Hank Sangria, hope you're Savia. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this Drink Chance motherfucking podcast. Make some noise! And right now, we got one of the #1 hustlers, period. He's a hood nigga.
For
he
sure.
kept it hood 100%.
Maybe 200.
He never folded back down. He put the South on his back, like he had a tattoo on his shoulder.
Right.
He's one of the most consistent, one of the most realest, and we celebrating 10 years. 10 years.
Right.
For Trap or Die.
Damn. Trap or Die.
Right now, we got in the building the one, the only, Young Jeezy.
What up, Joe? What's up? What up, Joe?
I forgot. You keep giving me the horn that.
You just don't know how to use
this
that
wet shit that come out of this shit. So, Jeezy, you got that new single. But first off, let me just big you up, because it's you. First off, that van or truck has to be at least $600 an hour.
Right.
He was here 2 hours before he was here.
Let's make some noise for Def Jam spending money. I remember Def Jam wouldn't even get first class flights, man.
Right.
Shit is real. They back spending money, and I'm glad.
They got to come correct, man.
Yeah.
We got here motherfucking working, baby.
So let's describe this for the people. He pulled up in the illest. The van has 3D screens outside on both sides.
LED joints.
With the new video playing.
Yeah.
Got Def Jam spending that money. God damn it.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Yo, can I get one of them ginger drinks? With the best one. So
and you gotta talk about the Avion, the girls were here, the brand ambassadors, everything was ready.
Fuck that. We like fuck that Patron. We on the Avion, man.
Right.
This is pure shit right here, though. You know what I'm saying? If you was out in the streets and you was hustling, you wouldn't buy no shit that was cut or stepped on.
Right.
That's what the fuck Patron is.
It's pure, 100%.
It's that real shit.
Okay, now break
Best
that down. You said that
world.
in a verse, right? You said you said we fuck with the Avion, we don't do the Patron.
Right.
And then is that how the endorsement came?
Yeah, that's how this shit actually popped off. It was crazy. I was out with my partner, and we was drinking this shit, and I was like, I want some tequila, and he was like, yo, try this. So I was drinking this shit. I was like, all right, this all right. And the whole night I was kind of fucking with it. And I went to the studio the same night, and when they put the beat on, that's the first thing that came on my mind. Like, fuck that Patron, we on the Avion.
And you didn't see the Avion from the Entourage?
Nah.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, I ain't see it.
But it's the same one though, right?
Right.
Same one.
Wow.
Same shit. So, and the shit just connected like that. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Ken Austin, who's is the owner. We just linked up, and it was just a real, connection. But I fuck with because a lot of times niggas endorse shit to get a check. That shit is actually good.
You like it. You actually like it.
And actually, I made this right here because I used to drink.
What is this?
I got to make you one. Yeah, with ginger.
I used to drink fucking 1942. So I wanted my own when I came over to Avion, so I made
So
this.
you created this one for the brand,
right?
Yourself. This is your.
It's mine.
We got to get your recipe.
This is my motherfucking baby right here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's my baby. Yeah, I made the bottle.
That one, though? I want
liquid
that
everything. This that boss shit right here.
So it's infused with what? What'd you say again?
It's aged 44 months, and it's extra anejo. So it's like the dark shit. You drink it like a fucking cognac or something like the Lauderdale boys and the Miami boys drink the Remy. You drink it like that. You did straight like that.
Let's make some noise for that.
Yeah.
Sound like good money right there.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you fucking with the best.
Let me pick up the Avion people. They're very great people. I know Jenny over there, man. She holds it down.
We got gifts.
Oh yeah, we got gifts. That's a fact. That's a fact. We hood niggas. We give gifts though. We like to take care of our artists.
What you got? What you got?
Got a little look at that. We fuck with two in our gear right there.
That's right.
Shout out to 89. We got 89 gear.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah,
I like
there you
gifts.
go. We get gifts here, man.
We leave liquor. So Jeezy, you got that new single out,
right?
And that's with Bankroll, right?
Yeah, man. Shouts out to my brother D Rich who in with me tonight, man. Y'all make some noise for real niggas in this motherfucker. I mean, and I was telling my man the other day, I was like, it was just crazy, even shooting a video, going to, his block,
Oh, that was his block?
Yeah, it was
okay.
Mom's, his son and his nephew in the video. They actually stars in their own right, but just getting everybody together like a family gathering, and it was real because when we got over there, it's crazy. It was sunny all day, but the minute we started shooting, it started raining. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, I just felt like that was a real sign. You had his family and his loved ones and his friends, and we shooting this video celebrating his life, and it started raining, and when the video was over, it stopped. Right. You know what I mean? To me, that just felt like some real shit. But Bankroll was he was a special kid, man.
And he was down with 2 Chainz? Or?
Yeah, he was down. He was our little brother. He was definitely next up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he was our brother. Like he was the guy that kept it real at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't no funny shit. Mm-hmm. If he know you, he got love for you. Mm-hmm. And that's what that song was about, just celebrating that, because we street niggas, we come from that, you know what I'm saying? Right. And that was one of the better records that we did, but just to see the way people are reacting to it, I just know he looking down like, y'all keeping my legacy, you know what I'm saying?
Because it was weird.
Felt his vibe
when I seen you still kept the record. Like most people would have been like, I can't shoot the video with him.
Nah, nigga, we gonna keep that shit 100, no? Like, this shit about us. Right. This our music, this our culture, this the shit that we created, you know what I'm saying? We started making music in the fucking basement. We didn't have a vocal booth. Right. You know what I mean? Thug Motivation sold 2 million records.
Let's make some noise for that.
That shit sold 2 million records. We didn't have a vocal booth. We recording, in the nigga basement, making hits. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, so it's like shit.
Let me tell you something. What we do when every artist comes here, what we like to do is play a playlist of their whole shit. Yo, nigga, you got too many hits, nigga.
Yeah.
You got I'm sitting here like my nigga got mad hits, my nigga.
But the thing about it is like, it's like it's ghetto gospel, because if you ever go to my shows and shit, it's like we understand. Everybody else don't get that shit. Right. But it's like when I get to going through those records, I'm like, damn, like, because you can go all the way back and then go forward and go in the middle, and you got some shits with Hove, and you got some shits with 2 Chainz, and you got these. So it's just like, for me, it's just like being able to go and get my shit off, because I know how hard I work. So when I touch that stage and to see people that really love what the fuck I do, that lets me know what a real hit is. Because some shit'll play on the radio, that shit'll be cool. You feel me? Like for a couple months, but 10 years down the line, you still performing
the longevity of that record.
You still performing Trap or Die, nigga. Like, come on, man. That's real shit.
Now, when every new artist comes out, right, I like to always go into their shows, and I like to sneak in their show. I like to see what they is about. I remember I went to a Jeezy show, and you hands down have the most loyal, dedicated fans.
Yeah, like, they real.
Like they go and you put out that track list today.
Right.
Are you crazy? Your fans are going to kill you. I'm like, I couldn't announce that you was on the show, because I knew that your fans would have been in my DMs like, did you hear the motherfucking Trap or Die 3?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, man, that's it. This.
And you got a date with that title?
10/28.
10/28.
16. So that's October 28. Couple days before Halloween. I'm scared of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, we ain't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit real for me.
Now, the original Trap or Die was a mixtape.
Yeah. Wow. And so, like,
and now this is a full-fledged album.
Yeah, because I just wanted, just to make it the best body of work. Mm-hmm. When I started out, and it's like, I'm in mixtapes. It's something I did. But by the way, when I did Trap or Die, that shit changed my whole fucking life. Because I remember sitting in the studio with Trick Daddy and Jazzy Faye, and them telling me not to put a mixtape out. I'm in the streets, nigga. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So, and them telling me not to put it out. So I put the tape out, and that shit changed my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And hadn't I put it out, I probably fucking been dead or incarcerated anyway, because that's what was going on. Right. But I believed in myself enough to put that shit out, and it was a mixtape. I shit had maybe like 20-something songs, and niggas ask me all the time, like, yo, what kept me going? Like, every bar, every verse, if you listen to that mixtape, you're looking at a superstar in the booth. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I gotta say the hardest shit ever, because if they don't feel me, I'm not gonna make it. You feel what I'm saying? So every bar, every line was like, you know what I mean? Like real life shit, you know what I mean? And that's why I felt like people felt it so much. And that shit went, it was so crazy, I had to start putting out fucking the DVD, because people didn't know what the fuck I looked like. You know what I'm saying? So they would come to the shows and niggas stand on stage and I'm doing my shit. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I mean? Chubby nigga running around and shit. You know what I mean? So now, just looking back, 2020 hindsight, I just think that was the best shit I ever did. And to come back now and do what I'm doing as far as Trap or Die 3, I'm definitely in a better place as a man, you know what I'm saying? And it's the big homie, because I'm watching what these little niggas is doing. I'm like, and if you the big homie on the block, you gotta tell niggas how to really get money. You gotta tell niggas how to really grind. You know what I mean? You can't just sit back and let a nigga bump his head, you feel what I'm saying? So, that shit got knowledge in it. That shit got real, you know what I mean? It's real life, you know what I'm saying? And
your music has always been like like preaching without preaching.
Right.
Like you can school somebody without like trying to,
Right.
lose them because
right.
the young generation sometimes you teach them too much and they. So how did you develop like that?
It's like the Ice Cube of the South. I feel like you like the Ice Cube of the South.
That's what's crazy. I learned from being around older niggas, man. All my big homies, all the niggas that I ever fucked with when I was in the street was older than me. But them niggas would ask me for advice all the fucking time. And I'm like, yo, nigga, you older than me. Like, why? But my thought process is real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because where I came from is like, if you fuck up, you're going to either be in a pine box or your ass going to the penitentiary.
Right.
And I made decisions before that cost people, time out of their life and, because that was the decision as a boss. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I got in the music game, I just applied the same thought process. Like, it's real. It's my real, that's who I am. If you saw me 10 years ago, I'd be looking just like this, running around doing shit. I had another product, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But that's who I was. So it's like when I got in this game, it was easy for me to talk to them because they understand. Like, they want to hear a nigga tell you how to be a millionaire and still be who you are and not sell yourself short just to get some money. Like, you know what I mean? We stand for more than that. You know what I'm saying? You put me in a room, and niggas don't really understand that. Nigga, I run a Fortune 500 company on a fucking Boost Mobile phone. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit.
And that's what you're doing when you a hustler. So to be in this game, if you really look at what's going on, this is the new streets. These young niggas is making
we all
music.
The new drug dealers.
Right.
Yes,
this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's easy for me because I happen to know a little bit about that.
You know about the distribution and handling
right. So now it's just like when I'm talking to these niggas, it's real. It's like, nah, nigga, you do that, but dig this though. Like,
did you trademark that logo?
What's that?
The Snowman. I see you rocking the snow. You trademarked
I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Oh, you did trademark it.
It's a business, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I need all mine.
Because it got banned in the schools.
Yeah.
Like, why do people think that's
well, we know
that's not a Snowman. That's a Coke Man.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's the foundation of it.
That make you know even a Coke Man. Goddamn it.
Yo. I'm gonna tell you the illest shit. It was cool when it was cool.
Right.
But when motherfuckers start seeing how powerful you really are,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when they try to come with the fuck shit. Me and Samuel L. Jackson talk about this shit all the time, real shit.
So hold on.
Yeah, he just
makes some noise.
Right.
Nigga friends with Samuel L. Jackson. God damn it.
We talk about he a real one.
Yeah,
so we talk about shit all the time, and it's like, and because when he done my documentary, he a real one.
He a real one. All right.
He drink Avion.
Right. But it was cool until motherfuckers started really seeing the power you have. You know what I'm saying? Because you represent people that's being demonized and told that they ain't gonna never be shit. That's what I was told my whole life. That shit fueled me so much to be who I am today. It's ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying? So it was cool when it was a cool thing. When they start seeing you having this power and you able to talk to these people and they really listening, that's when it becomes some shit we gotta ban. Because you think about it, you get any president, he can't get any president, any powerful motherfucker in the world, you can't get them in an arena and have 60,000 people recite every word for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's motherfucking power.
People like that.
You feel what I'm saying? You can put them together. I'm good, my nigga.
Right.
You can put them together and you can make them, think the way they're supposed to think. So that's when they started doing all the fuck shit. But it's good because I had been through so much, I was already ready for the shit. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's like when they tried to ban it, that's cool. But y'all gonna make the shit even bigger now because now y'all making it something that we gotta stand up for.
So where did they ban it? Just in schools?
They banned it in schools. They banned it, a couple places. But that just really showed me some fuck shit because. If it was a fucking Snowman in fucking, Lily White, fucking Idaho,
right.
in real life, you wouldn't have shit to say. But it's this nigga running around ATL, you know what I'm saying, moving the right way, sitting down. And ain't nobody I can't sit down and talk to, so you're not gonna just treat me like a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So that's where they fucked up. And that shit represented hope. That shit represented the struggle. And that shit all started from a chain. I remember going to get the chain. I went to my jeweler. I was like, yo, I want an iced out Snowman. Nigga said I was crazy. Best shit I ever done in my life. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that shit was just real. You feel what I'm saying? Like real shit.
So let me ask you, because I heard there's a story that when N.O.R.E. signed you,
right.
you already had a Ferrari or a Lambo or something.
Damn.
Hold on, he said, of course. Hold on, let's make some noise.
You stupid fast.
Come on, man. This snow, baby. This is snow.
Yo, but and I heard N.O.R.E. I think you went to see him or picked him up,
right.
and he said to you, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, please stop.
Yeah, I got you.
Is that true?
Yeah, I promise, man. I never forget that because I remember I walked in the office, I had all this shit on, fucking Jacob Watsons and all this crazy shit. I'm just sitting up there like, yeah, it's like, they talk about the deal. I'm like, it got to be big. If I got $1 million worth of jewelry on, nigga, it got to give me a check.
It got to be bigger than what you already wearing.
Right. And he would just. But one thing I can say about L.A. I got a lot of respect for him because he really, embraces stars. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to make his artists stars, and he don't mind cutting a real check because you out here, you giving them your culture, you giving them your life. This ain't no fake shit. Niggas died behind this shit. Niggas,
we looking for you, L.A.
Niggas, right?
I heard you cutting them checks.
Niggas been through real shit. So it's like when you give them that, you give them a piece of the culture. Like that shit should cost anybody, because you're getting paid off of all my trials and my trills and all my bad experiences and all the shit I really went through, my pain, my
blood,
struggle.
sweat, and tears.
Yeah, real shit. Not no rap shit, like real shit.
Shit
give him Jeezy a bottle. We celebrating Trappadon.
Yeah, let's go, nigga.
Give him his own bottle, goddammit. Give
my Avion girls there? Where they go?
Yeah.
Could you come pop this for me, sweetheart?
This is we never had this before. This is all. This nigga's real pimping over here. Look at that. So look, on that being said, what made you stick with what made you stick with Def Jam after? Because N.O.R.E. signed you,
right?
And he obviously went to Epic,
right?
What made you stay to Def Jam?
I mean, I just feel like I was loyal to the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loyal dude, man.
Steve Bottles in them.
Yeah, I mean, shouts out to Steve Bottles. Yeah, shouts out to Ike. Shouts out to everybody up there. You know what I'm saying? They're a real building, and over time we became a family. So I understand. I respect LA's move. He's a businessman.
But the family kind of changed because you started out with LA, and it's always weird being on a record label and other people. Yeah. Okay, goddamn it. Look at Jeezy.
Yeah.
Look at Jeezy. I gotta learn some shit.
That way.
I'm married. My wife over there, Jeezy. I'm married. I can't do none of this player shit you doing.
Yeah.
But I can respect it from afar. I can look for it from afar and say, goddamn it, I respect this nigga. Goddamn it. I'm gonna pop my own shit. I don't know if I'm gonna get screamed on later on today. So I'm gonna just play it safe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, but I got a lot of love for the building, man. And they changed my life. My nigga, like, listen, I bullshit you not. Like, I was on the road to prison. I was on the road to a pine box. And, I was able to do things, come on, man. You talk to a nigga that had to go through all kind of fucking hoops and shit to get, a house in my name. I mean, a house in somebody else's name.
When you know nothing spilled.
That's
a real rose popper. This is not my first time. You know what I'm saying? But better not spill it, girl.
Right.
You got a lot of pressure on you right now.
Don't hit me with that shit.
Look, she's nervous. Oh. Wait a minute.
Don't say it. It's popping. Don't say it.
I want to give it to you.
You want me? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We got nervous on what's going on. See, that's all you had to do, baby. It's all good.
Yo, Trappadon. Yes. My nigga. Trappadon 3 is coming.
That's right. 1028.
1028. You're the first artist that invited me as media. I've never been like a media now.
Right.
And I came to your party and what was it? Prime 112. And I put my card down and Ike said, "What are you doing?"
Right.
I said, "I'm not used to being on a label. Like I forgot the label with the card down."
Right.
Yo, but I'm very proud of you, Jeezy. You know mine. Because you like. You make the art that I make. We make street music. You know what I'm saying? We're from the streets. And for me coming before you, it's always good when you see another artist, you're like, he's doing it right. He's doing it how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I always appreciated you. I always, campaigned you and felt you. And I really want to thank you for being a part of the Drink Champs. Because this is the first time rappers is running media. Right. And we could come to us.
And DJs.
And DJ. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Forget the DJ.
So we got 1 million people, God willing, we got 1 million people that comes listen to us every week. So anytime you want to come and you want to kick it, you want to introduce your new artists or introduce your new endeavors, we're here for you. We want the artists to always feel comfortable, and we're gonna celebrate Trap or motherfucking Die today, and we're gonna promote Trap or Die 3. Because by the way, your promotional team is on point. These niggas
came ready. We got here, they already had this shit down.
I'm still not over. This nigga had sparkles. This nigga the first. You got the other bottle? Give J-Rock that other bottle. Here, J-Rock, come on here, man. This my nigga just copped out, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you, man. No, he going in. He going in.
Yeah,
Foul
okay, what's it? It's all
nigga
good.
through a hell of a good time.
Already, my
shit.
nigga.
Real good time.
For sure.
Up.
You know what I'm saying?
J-Rock, man, Queensbridge, you know we love you. You going in, we gonna give you your own bottle of rosé. You getting drunk tonight, you got no choice. You know what I'm saying? That's what real niggas do. But Jeezy, you was one of the first, like, we in New York, we fucked with South music.
Right.
But like we didn't understand certain slangs and certain deliveries. You was the first one that hands down took over New York.
Right. But don't get it twisted now. I counted plenty bags to Super Thug, just so you know.
Let's make some noise for that, goddammit.
I rubber band up plenty cash to Super Thug. You know what I'm saying?
You suck.
And do you really got an office in Magic City?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
It's next to the stage. If you're ever in town, you do some business, you can meet me there.
Yeah. K-Rock, pop that, my brother. Pop that, my brother.
Yeah, you ever in the... But you know, it's crazy because, you know, a lot of my music even started from just Magic City. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the nigga in the club, like I go fuck up the money to get the look so people would talk about the music, but then I would go hide in the back, so to speak, because I was a street nigga that was already popping, so I didn't want to be the street nigga trying to be a rapper when you already the coolest nigga in the club, and niggas like, yo, that shit is corny.
I heard you say that. But listen, I heard him say, listen, this is the craziest shit in the world. I heard you say this on Tax Stone podcast. You said that when a street nigga tries to rap, and if he don't make it,
it's rough.
It's over. He looks retarded.
He looks crazy.
It's the end of his credibility.
It's crazy. You know how many?
Listen.
You know how many real niggas that's real niggas, but they want to rap just because they like it's other real niggas rapping, but they don't have no skills.
Right.
So when they don't make it, or if they don't make it,
they look crazy.
They look crazy because now the police know you.
Right.
Oh yeah. You talking that shit. You talking that shit on record.
This shit's so crazy. I be watching these niggas, what they be doing on the Instagram. I just be like, yo, my man, like I just don't know.
They outing themselves.
I mean, it's crazy. but it's because I feel like it ain't a lot of morals being set.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like, you know, I gotta really play the big homie role because you just gotta know, like, some shit just ain't cool. You know what I mean? You gotta be, you gonna be solidly you ain't, and that's the thing. Like, even when I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, you gotta really have passion, drive, and determination to really pull that shit off, because I went from being a nigga that was standing in the club, you know what I mean, or going to a Jay-Z party and being a nigga, you know, down in my own section popping, you know, 100, 200 bottles, just actually standing where he's at.
On the stage.
You know what I mean? Him having real conversations. You know what I mean? So I had to grind my way from that all the way to that point.
But there's a path to that.
Of course, but you learn a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose a couple people. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
lose a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's good because, like I tell people all the time, hadn't I been through all the shit I've been into the streets, I would have never fuck with this rap shit, because this shit is different.
So describe that. Describe
like
you being knee deep in the streets and making that decision that I'm gonna rap.
Oh, yo, it was cold turkey. I had to go to war.
A couple of your boys was like, "What the fuck are you
doing?" I had to go to war, all type shit. Like, I'm being for real. It went down, my nigga. Like, because niggas, everybody wasn't cool with that.
Right.
So I had to move my whole neighborhood up. You know what I'm saying? I bought like 4 houses beside each other and shit. Everywhere I went, I got 3-4 tour buses. Like, it was real for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I still,
was people looking at you like you selling out?
I mean, you changing, and as you get, you know, and I hate the word fame because I was famous at the Amico. I was a superstar there, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like, as shit start to get better for you, then, you know, because you already dealing with real niggas. I tell niggas that every day when I go do my shows. That's the first 48 crowd. That's that real shit. You know what I'm saying? Real Dade County fuck with me. Real Fort Lauderdale. I don't put in real work. These niggas know me. Like, you know what I mean? I just left Fort Lauderdale. Like, very comfortable. These are my niggas. We know each other for decades. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just with this shit, it just get tricky because it's almost like it ain't really a lot of morals in this business. So you have to bring your morals with you.
There's no morals.
Right. So it's like
moral business.
It's certain shit you can't just go for.
Like, you gotta have a strong heart and your strong morals.
And you gotta be solid. Cause you gotta let a nigga know you ain't shit to play with in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could be as famous as you want to be, but I know these people and they love me for a lot of different reasons. But just going through that whole grind, coming from, you know, that to being where I was, I had to go cold turkey on. It took a lot of discipline, man. A lot of discipline.
You was getting a lot of money. You wasn't getting no. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
was your first rap check, like when you first got it, was you like, it's worth it, or you was still thinking about?
True story.
I would imagine it was worth it at first.
First real rap check, nigga called me. Shouts out to Big John Plant. He called me. I'm on the road.
The publishing company, right? Okay.
I'm doing you know, my shows and shit. So I'm, you know, running around bag money.
Right.
So he's like, yo, I got this. You know, we got the publishing deal done. Lawyer got everything done. So I'm in Chicago. I'm about to hop on a jet. This nigga come running down the runway like I got to. You know, he was trying to give me the check. So I ain't never had a check in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they give me a check for all these. You know what I mean? Like some real. I looked at this shit, folded it up and gave it to him. I was like, well, shit, will you just hold on to it? because I don't know what to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So I gave it to him. And this shit's so crazy because it happened with my first Def Jam check as well. Right. Nigga, I got my Def Jam check and had to call L.A. Reid 8, 9, 10 months later and ask them could they refurnish the check because I never cashed it.
It's already expired.
Right, so they sit around like, how the fuck you buying all these cars, doing all this shit? I was like, nigga, with my own money. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even touch that shit, you know what I'm saying? And even with the, you know, the publishing situation, I had to call this dude and actually say, hey man, my accountant is telling me that the check is no longer good.
Yeah.
And could you give it to me? See, so man, you mean to tell me it's been a fucking year and a half?
Savings
and you
right
ain't
now.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
You lucky that company ain't go bankrupt.
Right.
Lucky they still want to reissue the check.
But not even on no bullshit. I'm saying all that to say is because, you know what I'm saying, you talking to a young street nigga who just, you know, really trying to figure the world out but doesn't really know a lot about business. Right, you know what I'm saying? But then when I started applying my business skills to what I learned before, it all started to make sense. You're right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the illest thing about, like, you know, selling drugs is when you get out the money, it's the thrill.
Right.
It's just the thrill of you know, whatever, however you do it, you're sitting in the car, you don't know if this nigga the police.
Right.
And rap really, truly does give you that thrill.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy you say that because it's like, I used to sit down and think to myself, like, what the fuck? I know I'm better than this. Like, but what can I do to still be me?
And when you say this, you're talking about?
Just street shit, period.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you watching what's going on, you seeing a nigga mentality. You know, we growing up, you know, you think the world is your neighborhood. Like, you don't know you can go to fucking France and London and Canada and all this shit. Like, you don't even know. Like, you think the corner store and the shit, like, and the way I grew up, nigga, it was real. Like, you couldn't
8
go
square miles.
You couldn't go across the street. It was a whole nother gang over there. Like, you couldn't go to their store. So it was 2 stores. One store over here, one store over here. You go over there, your ass fucked up. They come over here, it's on. So you think that's the world, and you sitting around watching what people doing. You like, damn, okay. But in my mind, I'm just like, I'm bigger than all that. So when I started just sitting back and just watching, you know, with music, I was very passionate about music. But when I really started seeing that it was real, was I was going and I was putting my money into niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So I had a record label, and the niggas was street niggas.
Before you rhyming?
Yeah,
you had a record label?
That's how I started. Oh, okay. I had a record label. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In the hood, you know what I'm saying? Signed everybody.
Your first rap name was Young J?
Lil J.
Lil J.
Right. Okay, that's what they call me at the Elmico.
So you was the one funding the other rappers.
Right. And then so one of my artists, he got killed. I mean, he got a murder charge, and the other nigga got this and that and that. So I got all this fucking studio equipment, and I ain't got no artists. So it's like, did the money getting tight? You know what I'm saying? Right. I was like, shit. My man was like, shit, you might as well give it a shot, bro. Yeah, you the realest nigga in the room.
You can't easy eat that motherfucker.
Right. No, and that's real shit. And I just started going to fuck around. But my whole thing was how I knew it was going to be great for me is because I feel like I go hard. If I'm into something, I'm just solid. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Right. If we doing something, I'm gonna get that shit 180%, keep 20 for myself. So I always knew I had a niche, but I just had to figure out how to get people to understand where I was coming from. So a lot of the shit that I was saying was too real. So I would say shit because it was real to me. And as I started getting successful, it just started causing me problems in the street. Cause niggas like, yo, why you saying that? Why you
like
telling niggas
what me?
Yeah, like you really dry snitching. But I'm like, nigga, this is my life. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a carpenter. I can't talk about building no motherfucking house, nigga. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know about that shit. I know about this. So it just was causing, you know, just a lot of friction. But, you know, I just had to stand my ground and stay solid. But, you know, at the same time, just coming in that, it just made it real because I started seeing, you know, because even now you go out to the club, everybody got cameras and shit. Yo, it used to be times, nigga, if you took a picture in the club while we was in there, we was gonna beat your ass. Take your camera. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, them feds, who's that? You know what I mean? So now you see it, but it went from that to being, you know, just come, like I might walk through 112 or Visions and people be like, yo, Jeezy, I fuck with your music, man. 112
is a club.
Right.
Go ahead, continue.
So it was, you know, I fuck with your music and I'm just like, all right. So it started feeling like people was paying people to say that shit to me because I was like, there's no way.
Nah, you know what the crazy shit is?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what the crazy shit is? We were taught, we grew up to avoid cameras.
Right.
When you hustling on the street, you stupidly avoid cameras.
Right.
And you become a rapper.
Right.
For you to be like comfortable with cameras,
Right.
it's crazy. Like
Right.
it's I always know a real street nigga. Like
Right.
when I look at their first interviews and the niggas like, you know what I mean? You
Right,
know what I mean?
right,
I'm
right,
like,
right,
he
right,
ain't, niggas think
Right.
he's shy.
Right.
I'm like, he ain't shy.
Right.
He
not shy.
He's a real one.
Right.
And I always knew that about you because I used to, and you're like in the beginning of your
Right,
career, you
right,
used to be
right.
like, you know what I mean? I was like,
Yo, it was so hard to do interviews because they would ask me about real shit,
Right.
and I'd be like,
And the shit you was rapping about.
right, but I had to, you know, I'm you know, I've been in interrogation rooms plenty of times. You gotta get shit up out of me.
Right.
You know, I would talk circles all around there, but it was like, you know, they would ask me real questions. You know, double XL. So what it was like when you know what
Like
I mean?
they was cops and shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you doing radio interviews, it's like, yo, this street shit, I can't talk about this shit, you know,
Right.
on air or in this magazine
Right.
for you to have a story and me to look crazy. Like, nah, nigga, I gotta die with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is forever. You know what I mean? So it took me a while to kind of just, you know, like warm up to that because it was like, okay, cool. And then when niggas start asking me, because that's one thing about me, my nigga, like, it's all up there. If you ask me some ignorant shit, I'm gonna give you an ignorant answer. I'm not an ignorant nigga. You can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody from where I'm from did the shit I did, and that's because I'm smart like that.
Right. Yeah, I'ma keep
and
it
because
100.
everything I think about is strategic,
Right.
in a street way.
Meticulous.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. I sold cocaine since 11 years old. Since 11 years old, I sold cocaine by mistake. A nigga,
How the fuck
an
by
older
mistake?
nigga gave me a tennis ball and said, "Listen, young nigga."
Was it the
go get
Karen's
that
one
nigga
tennis
right
ball?
there? Yes, it was. Right, and so I could really tell. Like, there's only two people in this whole industry that I think sold more drugs.
Right,
than me.
right.
And that's Jay-Z.
Right.
And Jeezy.
Right.
Like, for some reason, I know you sold more than me.
Hov is ill too, cause I'll be fucking with Hov about some shit. Then I hear some bars, I'll be like, all right.
You know what I mean?
I'll be like, yo, this nigga really.
Like Pusha T, I feel like I sold more than you, Pusha T. I'm just sorry.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it out there, throwing it out there. It's my
Right.
nigga. He know that. I smoked him the other day, but
Right.
y'all, you was moving them things.
Yo, that nigga,
at one point.
but that nigga, you know, what I respect about J though is he's so far removed, but he still can, you know,
He
talk
remembers.
that shit.
He
But see, that's
remembers.
what it's all about. Cause I mean, you know, these niggas really, you know, lightweight, you know, got it easy. Cause I ain't even started talking about the new shit. I'm still digging in my memory. You know what I'm saying? I'm still playing from, you know, what happened. You know, I haven't talked about, you know, none of my success or,
Right.
you know, places I'm able to go and
Right.
the things I'm able to do. Like, I don't
Right.
really get into that because it's like, you know, that's my life. But if you want to hear about the time that, you know, I didn't think it was gonna be all good, and I figured that shit out because, you know, to be in the streets, you gotta really, you know, you gotta really think to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. Like, you playing a real chess game. It's never checkers. You know what I mean? It's
Definitely chess.
Yeah, it's chess.
Yeah, definitely.
So you gotta think like that. So, you know, just coming from that whole element of it and coming into the rap game and all that, it's just like it's all the same shit. So you put the pieces together, and that's how you move and really be a boss. So, you know, like when you hear niggas like Jay say certain shit, you gotta really know that nigga like.
Like you recognize
You
that.
right. Like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that make a lot of sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I love to see that, man. I love to be around cats that you can really, you know, just be a sponge off of that really did it. Because even for him, like his business shit is fucking immaculate.
Right.
But you got to know that came from
Exactly.
his other job.
Exactly.
It didn't come from rap. This a nigga from Brooklyn. You feel me? And the same thing. I'm from Georgia. I go to fucking, you know, New York.
Right.
Just left. They give me real love. You know what I'm saying? They
You want to
treat me like.
your own personal, you can grab.
Nah, I'm good, my nigga.
All right, cool.
They give you real love. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they respect, you know what I'm saying, your hustle. You know what I'm saying? They respect your moves.
Well, that's
you know what I'm saying?
worldwide. The hustle is worldwide.
Yeah.
Go anywhere, they're gonna respect that.
But it's so kind of fugazi now because, you know, a nigga, you know, like it's hard to believe him now because it's like it's so much. So you don't know who to believe. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself on being a real leader.
Authentic.
Yeah, a leader though.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't this and we had to do something else, I'm gonna figure it out for us.
Right.
We gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with me, we gonna get some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we fucking with you at Drink Chats. Make some goddamn noise. Make goddamn noise. So now, Jeezy, right? I used to see you, and it used to almost feel like you didn't want to fuck with the game at all. Like
as far as the music,
like it felt like not like being a part of the industry. Period.
Nah, I didn't.
And
still don't.
But I'm gonna tell you where I think I seen the change after you had caught the case,
right?
And you came home. You just seemed more relaxed. You seemed
right.
like you enjoyed
right.
things better. You started doing more interviews.
Right.
You started coming out.
Right.
Did I assess that right?
Yeah, man. Because you know what the motherfuckers did, and how they handled me and how they treated me.
Who's they? Who's they?
The police, nigga. I'll say it if you don't want to say it.
No, I'm gonna say it. Yeah. How they handled me is like I'm on tour. Some shit happened.
Right.
I'm not there.
Right.
You follow me to 2 states. I'm at 2 cities over.
Right.
You follow me from Oakland to L.A. Last show of the tour. We supposed to be popping bottles, celebrating.
Right.
You got fucking
like
50
right
detectives and 100 officers at my bus to get me off. You know what I'm saying? And lock me up.
Oh, by the way, hold
Elliot
on.
Wilson
Every
train.
time we get to something deep, good
Right.
in our podcast,
The train
Elliot
come up.
Wilson. That's
Right.
Elliot Wilson. You know who Rap Radar is?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
He said
the
the train. Hey, it's a podcast.
They hate it.
Right.
They haters, man.
And
Go ahead.
no, it was just, you know, it was just eye-opening. That was to be honest with you, being locked up out there, that was my first unselfish
In LA?
moment.
You was
I was
in LA?
locked up
because
in LA.
I heard.
How long did
Right.
you?
I was in there, I mean, it was, we'll put it this way, it was about 2.5, 3 weeks, but it was a long 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yo, 'cause
Let me
look,
tell you
look.
why.
Okay.
I thought that I was being detained for having
Like you would have got
assault.
out the next day.
Right, because one of my mans
Wasn't it
had
murder or something?
but my man had an assault rifle. So that's what they, you know, took us down for. So I'm ready to pay everybody's bond to get us out because this ain't my homies, this ain't my shooters, these are my employees,
Right.
my bus driver, my camera guy, my assistant, you know what I mean? People like that. So these ain't like, you know, street niggas with me.
Right.
But I'm thinking we all locked up for the assault rifle that my man, you know, left on the bus because he got actually shot when Suge got shot. And we was in the club with Chris
yeah, that's
Brown.
right, Chris Brown, yep.
So that's how they really got me because they
It's
knew
kind
he
of recent, actually.
Yeah. So anyway, the whole time I'm thinking I'm there for that. When I get to, you know, you go to the little barn here and shit, they're like, well, your bill is $1 million, your bill is $1 million.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, what the fuck happened? So that's when I found out about the murder.
Right.
So I'm calling home, you know, I'm talking to my peoples and, you know, mom and everybody crying. I'm like, what the fuck going on? It's like, what are you trying to charge you? I ain't know none of this.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
The way they was describing,
Right.
listen, because when the news
Right.
broke and the shit, and I was like, they ain't get him out yet. I even tweeted, I said, man, Def Jam ain't the same.
Right. No, but I'm gonna tell you the illest shit in the world. So, you know, you go in there, it's real. It's LA, it's county jail.
Yeah, in
no
LA
bullshit.
County, and that's some
it's real. You know
crazy
what I'm saying? I'm
shit.
5'8", 200
Right.
pounds. My heart is huge.
Right.
But I'm not about to leave, you know, because the thing about it, they wanted property. Well, that's how they try to play me. Like, I try to do cash. They want to do cash. It's 6 people, $1 million bond apiece. You know what I'm saying?
6
they didn't
million?
Want, 6 million. So they didn't want to do cash. And they started saying something about property. So all my team was sending people down there to get me out. Like, as soon as I got locked up.
Right.
But the whole thing was, I can't leave these motherfuckers in here.
Right.
Like, this is real. Like, this is real life.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't just
That
leave
shit
them.
can turn to more time.
Right. And
Just
not
being
even
there.
that. And it was like, you know, they like, you got to get out. You the brand. I said, listen to me, man. These people have been working hard for me this whole tour. There's no way in the fucking world that I'm going to walk out of here a free man and leave them here. Now, what I'm going to do is, y'all go figure everything out. Let's figure out what property we need to get together, and I'm going to sit here with the crew until it's time to go. So I sat there for the whole 2 weeks with everybody.
I ain't gonna fly. I would've left them niggas. I would've left them niggas. My bad.
knocking
I'm a foul
on
nigga. Nah, I'm just playing.
the PO,
But I would've got him out.
The
But
CEOs just come knocking on the shit, wake me up, be like, yo, come here, man. I'm like, yo, what's up? This the little guy, man. He's tough, man. He's still here. He's hanging in there. He ain't leaving his crew. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I was, you know, it's county jail. So, you know, you gotta, you ain't exempted nothing. It's real. And
They
niggas
ain't put you in the VIP cell?
No, man.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that in LA, man.
It's right, but you know, niggas was like, yo,
LA got a VIP
No,
cell.
for the actors.
Yeah.
If you're an actor,
Oh,
maybe.
maybe.
It was like, yo, we gonna take you in here with everybody. I'm like, shit, let's do it. As soon as I hit the door, it was like Tupac came with that motherfucker. Yo, what up, nigga? Whole block going crazy. I'm just like, damn. So for me, you know, but that was like one of my first, like, real, just unselfish moments because it was like, I can't leave them in here. So I stayed down to the whole thing. When I finally got out, to answer your question, it was like, you know, I tried to be as, you know, different as I could possibly be, but when I got put in the situation, they still treated me like a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And I already wasn't living my life to the fullest because I was, you know, guarded. You feel what I'm saying? So They still treat me like a nigga. I'm an executive at Atlantic Records. I got a fucking $1 million
huge brand
tequila company.
And you made
I got
President
all type
Obama,
of,
and you put President Obama in office.
I got all type of
Let's
real
make some
estate
noise for
going
you.
on.
Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. You put President Obama in fucking office.
And I got all this shit going on, and they treat me like a nigga. So, like, when it was all said and done, you know, when I finally got out, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna live my life, man. It just is what it is. I ain't gonna say, you know, guard it and sit back because because you know, niggas tell me all the time, like, yo, dog, you do realize you're not in the street no more. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, you know what I mean? Because you out here. You know what I mean? But, you know, to answer your question, it was just like, you know, if y'all want to know and it ain't no goofy shit, I'll tell you. If you ask me a real question, I give you a real answer. You ask me some ignorant shit, I'm gonna be an ignorant nigga. That's just plain as that.
Let's make some noise for that.
yeah.
Come on. We celebrating Trap or Die,
Trap or Die, baby.
So it's 10 years old.
Yeah, man.
You know you're a legend now, right?
Yeah,
you know you're a
that's
full
automatic.
You ordered like you in the hip hop real nigga Hall of Fame.
That's hard.
If
man.
if not nowhere else, you're in the real nigga Hall of Fame in hip hop.
I love that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man.
That's real shit.
I love it. It's crazy.
How does it feel though? Like how?
I mean, shit feels great, man. Cause I ain't never, you know, been forward or break for nobody. Like one thing, if you ask about, you know, about Young, it's just gonna be like he just do him. You know what I mean?
Now officially the young niggas could call you OG. They call you the.
I prefer big homie.
Yeah. Because when they say OG, they basically calling you an old nigga.
Like,
you know that, right?
I'm like, hold up, little nigga. Like, first of all, you be lucky if you ever get to my. And boy, I look way better than you. Know that. I'm
look at Jeezy. He grown up.
I gotta go OG. I gotta go.
Come on, man. We looking like it, man. You gotta get yourself together, man. Because if you get to be one man in life, you know what I'm saying. You know, you gotta take care of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of your mind. You gotta take care of your surroundings. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta be a certain type of way. You just can't.
Yo, Diego,
You know what I'm saying?
So, once upon a time, you and Rick Ross was going at it.
Right.
How did that? What happened?
But before that, y'all was kind of in the group together, Boys in the Hood, kind of.
No, Rick Ross was in the Boys in the Hood.
No, he was kind of a part of it.
By the way,
kind of a part of it.
Jeezy came into the game.
Listen,
Jeezy came in the game with a Bad Boy deal and a Def Jam deal.
Right.
By the way,
and I was a street team
noise
nigga for all that shit.
He came in highway robbery from the beginning. From the beginning. Go ahead.
I mean, but you know, like, look, man. You know, I'm a real one, man. If you know, if the situation is real and is a real problem, it's a problem. Right. But when there's a misunderstanding and it ain't the right communication going on between people, I get that. That shit happens all the time. So, you know, even with that whole situation, you know, it was just some shit that I felt like it was took out of context. But, you know, I'm always stand, you know, my ground. You feel what I'm saying? So once I had an understanding what was going on, it was cool. It wasn't really nothing. Ain't nobody touching nobody's mama. Ain't nobody paying nobody money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking with your family. So it was like, all right, I get that. So at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, look, man. You know, we the next, you know, we the next billionaires. You know what I'm saying? We the next niggas that's really gonna run this world. So it's like, if a motherfucker from Harvard and Yale can get along and make millions of dollars, why the fuck we can't get along if it's, you know, if it's about taking care of our families and making sure our teens straight.
And the community.
If it ain't a real problem. I seen Mexican cartels get along long enough to get some money together. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, why not? Because that's what they want to see. You know, they feel like all of us are ignorant. They feel like, you know, just because we get some money, we got
to think like that.
No, you're right.
You're maturing. You're maturing. You're maturing.
You know, listen, man. You know, we're still, but I understand it a little bit better now because I don't have to be an angry black man. You know what I'm saying? I'm too blessed in too many ways.
You saw that movie, The 13th?
Nah.
You ain't see that movie?
Nah, I ain't seen it yet.
See that movie, The 13th.
But I don't have to be, you know, just angry because now I look at shit from a real perspective instead of a rapper.
And you're a father as well, right?
Correct.
So that's always going to change your perspective.
But not only that, I'm a successful black man. I don't have to be angry about anything.
That's right.
My life is great. You know what I'm saying?
Let's make some noise for Jeezy like being great, motherfucker.
So I don't have to be.
Every street nigga worldwide is proud of you, nigga.
Right,
Come on, nigga. We
that.
campaigning it.
But I don't have to be angry. I don't
it's
have to
Jeezy
be mad.
Day.
You
What's
don't
today?
have to be on no sucker
whatever
shit.
day it is, it's Jeezy Day, nigga.
Right.
We gonna make a holiday for a hustler.
No, we gotta take a shot of Avion.
All right, I'm trying to avoid it. Let's go.
Where my Avion girls at? Where you at, baby?
Oh shit.
You can come pull up.
Look at Jeezy. Yo, I ain't gonna front. You just come back with some more sparkles. Put sparkles on the shots, nigga. We in, man. Yo, G, man, for real, man. Thank you for coming and sitting down.
Man, listen, man, it's been a long time coming, man.
This is real nigga shit.
It's been a long time coming.
And fans been asking, the Drink Champs.
And you're a legend because the thing about our show is, you know, when a person make it 10 years, they want to say it's over.
Right.
I'm gonna just tell you.
Right.
They gonna say that.
Right.
They gonna say he can't do it again.
Right.
They gonna say Trap or Die is not it.
Right.
But that's not what we do at this show.
Right.
At this show, we celebrate our niggas.
Could you pour some shots?
The longer you go, the better.
We give legends they flowers when they can smell it.
I've seen niggas go do 10 years in prison and come home and be a better man they ever been their whole life and get more done because they're more focused. So if these niggas thinking that these first 10 years was something, wait till they see the next 10.
Tell them. This is hip hop. They will try to count you out.
We ain't gonna quit.
Right.
And that's cool, but see, they can count me out because they talking hip hop. I'm talking.
Let's do it.
I'm talking street shit.
Right,
I'm talking about these niggas out here who really love what the fuck is going on. They don't give a fuck about the rap world or what the next nigga say. They
Now
give
we're
a
gonna
fuck
show
about
you
the
how
message.
we do it at Drink Champs. It's eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
Believe that.
This is where we go to
This for the real niggas.
This
man.
is where we lose our sponsors.
Right. Yes, sir.
Oh, I see that. Well, you're not gonna say.
You took your Cartiers off, man?
Nah, that's for the shots.
Right.
But the Avion took it off again.
It's great.
That shit.
Yeah, that's
is real.
that holy water, man. Four shots of that and the whole club changed. Trust
Four
me.
shots of that.
So you want to kill a nigga for real?
Yeah, that's my shit.
You don't play around.
Yeah, no, I really.
You be in Mexico a lot.
Yeah.
That's where the plug.
Really, you be in Mexico a lot? Is that real?
You know that used to be my plug.
Nikado Mucho, man.
Why you pointing at me? I'm not Mexican, motherfucker.
Yes, you are.
I'm Cuban, B.
Yeah, right. No, I got.
But you from LA, nigga. It's the
I
same
ain't from
shit.
LA, so I'm kind of
I
Mexican.
got a lot of respect for the Mexicans, man.
My Mexican people, we all Latinos, so Latino people, period.
For one, they be on some gangster shit. They stick together. For two, they get money. I fuck with that all the way.
Hell yeah.
Let's make some noise while it's being racist.
Right.
Come on, goddammit.
You Puerto Rican. You all the way black on me right now.
I get confused. But it's always both. I'm in a line of both races, black and fucking Latino.
We all the same,
You know
brother.
what
We
I'm
all
saying?
together, man.
So you made my president is black before Barack got elected.
I did it like maybe like 4-5 months before he got elected.
All right, let's just picture if he didn't get elected.
Nah, but listen, he was.
No, it was.
What happens if he didn't get
You
elected?
couldn't foresee that. Really, you could not foresee that.
Really? Listen, man, that man's been in the office.
No, I know, but the way that America
listen.
sets itself up.
It was time. He been in the office 8 years, 2 terms. You ain't heard nothing crazy about this man.
Nothing.
Crazy.
Nothing.
This is a black man in power.
I smoke blunts.
But I feel that he's also made sure that
he followed me on
nothing
Twitter.
crazy is going to come out
Donald
of it.
Trump ain't even been in the office yet. He already talking about touching pussies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
grabbing pussy.
So what you going to do? My president doesn't touch pussy.
Just think about that shit though. You already see where his mind is at. He not for us, he for him.
No,
you know what? I was listening to
about-
Trapper Die today. You know what you said? You said, I'm Trump in white socks.
Yeah, oh, don't get me wrong.
We gotta take that. We gotta take that lyric back.
No, I respect his business sense.
Yeah.
I do.
Really? You do?
No, I respect the fact that he gets money and his family is straight. I respect that.
And he
You know what I'm
retarded.
saying? But I mean, you can have, $500 million.
But you know his business sense ain't your business sense.
Absolutely.
He got money from his father.
You can have real money and still be a fuck nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He turned politics into a smack DVD.
No, listen.
That's what he did.
By the way,
politics is now a battle rap.
If you really watch what he did, he really took offense when Barack shined on him at the correspondence dinner, and his pride got in the way. And now he's spending all his money. He's spending all his money and his time to make a point.
He's a sucker that
Because when you're
always gets mad.
when you're that rich, you have to make points. You're not gonna let a black man talk to you like that with all these powerful people around.
Yeah.
You hurt.
Okay,
you and your
let me
pride.
ask you this: is hip hop strong enough to really elect Kanye 2020?
Okay, listen.
Are we strong enough?
I fuck with Kanye.
I don't think so.
Hold on, hit me out. I feel like you're going to another way.
I fuck with Kanye.
We got Obama elected.
I love his music.
No, let me pitch.
I don't know if I want him to be my president, though. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
You don't do it.
Listen, Kanye is my guy.
Yeah, the arts would be crazy though if Kanye.
Listen. It's a possibility that Trump may be ours. Kanye ain't worse than Trump.
I'm willing
Trump is our president.
I'm willing to tell you this right now.
Right, okay.
There's no way in the world that America is going to let Donald Trump run it. Mark my words. Hillary Clinton will win. I'm saying that for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? One is
he sounds mad smart.
But
right now.
Listen, I'm being for real.
Well,
I watch this shit. I'm a taxpayer, my nigga. Like I give him a lot of my money. You know what I'm saying? But Hillary Clinton has real resources. She's dealt with world leaders.
Right.
She has Bill Clinton in her corner.
But
you know
he
what I'm
also
saying?
made the 3 strikes law.
Yeah, and I get
just
it.
be clear, Bill
not
Clinton
to say that they're
make
right.
that.
You know, it's like light skin and the dark skin. What you gonna choose tonight?
Yeah.
You know
But
what I'm
why?
saying?
But the reason
So
why
like,
you
know what I'm
shouldn't.
saying?
But the reason why you shouldn't say that
Right, is
because there's a slight chance that there is that part of America that hasn't voted before.
Right.
That comes out and votes.
Well, listen.
And we need to make sure that our part of America comes out and votes.
All I'm gonna say, okay, so what I will say, okay, so let's take Kanye out of the picture. That's my guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's make that nigga president.
Let's
make that nigga
it'll be cool
president,
though.
man. Come on,
we have a fly
Kanye,
president.
Yeah, man. Fuck
Vice
that.
president first. He needs to get his training.
I just think this, man. If Donald Trump was to ever get in office, I just think that America wouldn't be great again, and it wouldn't be anything like.
Be great.
Because,
I think that too. But
because
if he
he's
get
too
into
irate.
office, if he get into office, even if you don't get into office, right now the way his campaign is set up, it's set up like, yo, Hov, you could really do it in 2020.
Right.
Fuck it. We don't want Kanye.
Oh,
Hov, listen.
right.
And admit you're a drug dealer. This nigga, because he ain't denying none of his allegations. You know what I'm saying?
But by the way, the Republican Party is like the most boringest party in the world. You know what I'm saying? He's just giving them excitement. They never had that. Them niggas are
And he
squares.
wasn't a Republican to start with.
But what I'm telling you
That's
is,
the craziest shit.
He wants to win. He don't give a fuck if he gotta
He
be
don't care. Whatever the fuck he gotta be.
He don't give a fuck if he gotta. He can be a fucking penguin. He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
As long as he fucking win.
He was down with Hillary earlier.
Yo, listen, man. Dude has a lot of money. You know, I respect his business sense. But listen, man, this is real shit. You know what I'm saying? My people out here going through it. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Like, niggas is getting killed. These police is out of hand. Like,
it's the worst election ever,
This shit is, like, real right now. So, if it's apples and oranges, if I had to pick an apple or orange, I'm going to pick the orange. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have to pick it all, I'm not going to pick it all.
So did we just endorse Hillary Clinton? Is this what just happened?
I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm just saying if I had to pick out of two things, then I have to make my best decision based on what I see. I'm not saying that's the best decision for me. I'm not saying it's the best decision for my kids. I'm just saying this is the choice that you have. But what I will say is Barack been in office 8 years.
Yeah.
Gaddafi, Bin Laden.
He killed
them all.
You know what I'm
saying? He got that. So he on his gangster shit.
Them
you know what I'm saying?
Immediately.
I can't say I condone Gaddafi all the way.
Even though he was from Chicago.
To be quite honest.
The way he was handling shit on other places, he handled shit like a Chicago nigga overseas.
But
like he from Chicago, nigga.
He handles
it bigger than my Chicago niggas. I relate.
He got into, he got into a situation where it was already fucked up.
Right.
So the only thing he could do was just ride it out.
No, for sure.
So when he's gone, they're gonna really realize how strong that shit was.
I agree with
you.
And he reversed the deficit. People don't know that. They don't know that about him.
If I had a choice, I would have hoped that Joe Biden would have ran. Because that's
and he wanted to, but then I think his son died or something like that.
I was at the W in LA. Joe Biden stayed there, my nigga.
Right.
They said you can't walk through the lobby. Joe Biden coming through. I said I'm straight.
Did you say I to Joe Biden?
What is that? I said let Joe Biden go through safe.
Obama freed the most people, man.
Obama freeing niggas.
Yeah, he freed it.
No, but
he is.
I'm
gonna take J-Rock about to go to
the
jail.
realest in the world though. How I know.
Again.
How I know. Like when I say for the people, I mean you watch the whole board. Now when I did my President's Black, I didn't just do a song. I fucking chartered buses. I fucking put in money at the radio stations to promote.
You did a movement.
To promote and letting people know they can come out and vote. I had lawyers go talk to people in the hood to let them know even if you had strikes against you, you could do. Because this was a real thing. You know what I'm saying? This is like about our future. Yeah, all that. So, true story. So I get a call to come to a dinner in New York with Obama. You know what I mean? Invited, cordially invited. Cool. I go by the whole crew. I go by the whole crew.
Wait, tell a story, man. Stop being a dick.
I go by the whole crew. Tom Ford suits, all this shit. So we ready to go.
It looked up your felony record.
Right, I go to the event. And I get out the truck, you know, Trey Songz, Kevin Lyles, everybody else. Yeah, you know, what we doing? You know what I mean? And,
Jeezy is not clear.
Right. So the Secret Service told me I couldn't come.
Oh, damn.
The building.
Did they pull you to the side?
No, it was embarrassing.
No, I didn't know that.
Nigga, listen.
I didn't know that. My bad.
It was straight up embarrassing. And, you know, I took it on the chin. All right, cool. So, you know, I left. So imagine you getting there, everybody going in, Oprah's, this one and that one. And he was like, yeah, you know, this is it.
And he was a part of that movement, too.
And I did a lot of work, you know what I mean? I'm like, this is my guy.
You know it wasn't personal.
And I get there and I just see the Secret Service talking to my team, and it's just like, and they come back, I see my guy shaking his head. He come back, he was like, man, you're not going to believe it. They don't want you to come in. I was like, Obama don't want to see me? Right. Snow? Like, yo,
I don't think you don't want to
see Snow?
Nah, it definitely wasn't Obama. It definitely wasn't Obama.
So I turned around.
That's a whole thing of our show. We keep trying to get niggas out.
Fuck it, man. That's a
whole thing.
I ain't on probation no more. We cool.
All right, cool.
So I go to the fucking, I go to the hotel and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm told my son I'm going to see Obama and all that. He's like, Dad, I go.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, they ain't let us in.
Right.
So anyway, I leave New York, go back to Atlanta, you know, go do my thing and shit. And so they started asking me in interviews, you know, just about Obama, you know, and my temperature kind of changed on it. It was kind of like, well, you know,
you were supposed to.
Yeah, like, you know how
it's
niggas
natural.
be.
It's natural.
And it really took me to sit down with Farrakhan, you know what I mean? Like, and we just talked about it, and I was just like, yo, I just don't understand.
But
that.
he don't like Obama,
right? But I what I didn't understand was how I can go so hard for somebody, but they would, you know, keep me at arm's distance.
But it was your background,
right?
You
so
know,
they went through my whole shit.
Nothing personal.
I had some investigation shit going on.
Then he bigged you up though.
Okay, but that was a thing. Now that's what lets me know that he's a real leader.
He's a real
you know
nigga. I'll say it for you.
Right,
real nigga. He's a real nigga.
Man.
Like he felt fucked up. He was like, yo, niggas nigga let Jeezy.
He can only do so much in that position,
let me
guys.
paint what happened. Let me paint in your head what happened to you. Obama was in the back getting high. Maybe he wasn't getting high. I'm sorry. That was fucked up.
Yeah, he wasn't getting high.
But he in the back, he's sitting there getting his bow tie fixed.
Right.
He's like, yo, who came? They said, you know, like, oh yeah, tell that nigga I'm gonna fuck with him later. Boom. There's the other. What happened to Jeezy? They said his record didn't clear.
Ali didn't let him in. That's in our world.
Nah, don't believe Ali. That's fact. But they said, damn, Jeezy record ain't clear. Obama felt fucked up.
Right.
He knew he had to yalla back in some real nigga way.
No, but listen.
That's what he did.
Because my mom came out, I was in London. She was like, yo, you know the president shouted you out last night, the correspondent dinner. Like, Mom, you bugging.
What'd he say, though, exactly?
I saw that live.
What he said was, his first term, he sang Al Green, and my second term, I'm going to sing Young Jeezy.
Let's make some noise for the president shouting out. God damn it.
But that, to me, showed me that he had ice in his veins, and he's a class act.
Yeah.
Because if I can't stand around a little nigga that I respect, I'm gonna get on the stage and I'm gonna be like, hey, shouts out to,
he stood by you.
Right. But without having to do that. And that tells me there, like, that's presidential. You feel what I'm saying? I acknowledge.
He knew what you did for him.
Right.
And he gonna stand by that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that to me is a presidential quality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. But, you know, going back to main man, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? He just, it's just nothing about his character.
Who is Jeezy voting for?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real.
He don't know yet.
I
want to vote for
Jeezy. I think you should say
I want to vote for Jeezy,
way, man.
If I had to vote,
2020.
If I had to vote, I definitely would vote for Hillary.
Because I don't care for Hillary, but we need to vote for Hillary.
Everybody vote for Hillary. Let's make some noise for Hillary. Goddamn. So, because 2020, Jeezy, this is what I think we should do. I think we should put one of our own in there. You know one thing I love about Puff is no matter how much
you want to put Puff in the White House.
We'll do it. Listen,
it's a rock for everybody.
If Trump coming that near to it, why not elect our Trump?
But listen, first of all, okay, I want to clear something up too, because in the Tax Stone interview, they kind of edited
it up.
Get it up.
Here,
it was like I was
we're not editing shit.
It was like I compared Trump to Tupac. I did. But, you know, before you ask me any ignorant questions out there, ignorant people, listen to the whole interview. That's what's wrong with black people. They don't like to read shit. They don't like to listen to shit. Listen to everything. I was saying that he's the hottest nigga in politics. If he was to put an album out, he would go diamond right now because he's that nigga, and that's how I felt about.
He would have the hottest mixtape right now.
Right. But
shout out to Chris Atlas in the building.
What lets me know that he's
Chris Green in the building.
What lets me know that he's who he say he is. I'm watching CNN. This motherfucker. First of all, to be the president, you only make about $400,000 a year.
You don't make shit.
That's fucking jet fuel for this nigga.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, that's a tax write off for his sushi and all the other same shit he like. So
that's one night of sushi.
Right. So you watch this dude fly in on his own jet. Like keep in mind that the Air Force One that Obama flies in, that's given to him from the government. He flies in on his 747, so whatever it is, to Cleveland. Gets in a helicopter to fly 1 mile over to a baseball field to meet and greet some people, and then get in his truck and go to whatever event he had to go to.
Right.
Now, if that doesn't sound like the nigga from the hood to me, to pull out all his cars and pull up to the club and let you know what he's working with, he's
all he needs is the pop bottles.
Right.
Pop bottles and he's good.
And sparkles.
He's basically camping.
Sparkle girl. Spark some more shit. I don't know. Let's keep it
he basically saying, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect that and know that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody who's very aware that he has a lot of shit going. By the way, and I tell people all the time, they like, yo, you tripping? I'm like, yo, man, listen, man. That guy's so smart. His brand was cool. You always know how this shit go. Rich people want to be famous and famous people want to be rich. You know what I'm saying?
Jeezy dropping too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going for it. It's the dude that did... He got his own show.
But
so
do you
he
really
knows
think he's smart right now?
Listen.
No, think about it. Think about what he's doing to his brand.
You talking about his brand?
His brand.
Yo, by the way, he don't give a fuck about his brand. He hot, and whatever money he had is gonna flip 4 times by the time he's done doing what he's doing.
Because before, his brand, the Trump, everything.
I love that drink champs went political right now.
For the elite, right? You know what I'm saying? For the elite. Like, elite people, the people could pay for the golf course or the hotel. Now his brand has shifted.
Yo, by the way, he ain't even, that's old news, man. This dude trying to fucking do a television network. Same way Puff did Revolt and everything else. Like, he's a businessman, dog. When you deal with people that do a business, they the most cutthroat.
But I think he's so smart, he know he might not win.
Yo, by the way.
So what is his out? What is his out?
We getting too political. I'm about to switch sides.
No, let's keep it political.
By the way, his out,
scared.
His out is what he does. All this bullshit that's coming up on him, he ain't showing his taxes. That's his out. He don't give a fuck. Who wants all that burden? Who wants to deal with that shit?
He's definitely not showing none of that.
Yo, so by the way, he probably sitting at home right now. He do some crazy shit like, I can't believe they ain't kicked me out yet. Like, you know what I mean? But that's enough to say about that.
Listen. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, my whole thing is that hip hop, we should have a union.
Right.
When you sag, you know, you get your dental, your health, all that. Like, don't you feel like? Do you feel like hip hop should we have a union?
I mean, I just think it's risky because, like, if you really just think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would be a part of it? Who would delegate that?
Well, I'm saying us. It's like it should be us, like a certain percentage, maybe 1% of everything.
It could be a governing body, like BMI does BMI.
It's like bankroll.
Like ASCAP does ASCAP.
I'm gonna be real. I just think it's a little bit difficult because, you know, music is the new streets.
Right.
And everybody might not get in line with that. Because you got so many different people that's doing their own thing and got their own form of leadership or whatever they think. They might not be with putting things together because with this shit, people only care. It's like the streets. I only care about me, my team, and the niggas I'm grinding with. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else.
Do you think that's a problem? Because at the end of the day, like we have to have something that continues to give to people who dedicated to our culture, and maybe ain't prosper the way me or you are.
Like why can't Melly Mel and Grandmaster Flash have something like a Medicare
and
or
Big
Medicaid
Gip.
or something
let's say
that we
Big Gip go
give to
Big
them?
Gip. You know, that's my man. That's my man. Let's say
like,
Big
is it
Gip.
fair to them to not have that?
That's all I'm saying, man.
But hear me out. Let's say Big Gip. That's my nigga, right? That's my nigga. And inshallah, this never happens, right? But Big Gip, right? Let's say he just gets sick and something happened. And like, I feel like there should be a fund for Big Gip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Immediately. Like, soon as something, like, all right, boom, his insurance is taken care of. That niggas that respect Outkast and respect the people that came before us, we gave a 1% or something.
Right.
And it just takes care of them already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody who dedicated their whole life to hip hop. I don't feel like that burden should be on their family.
But before you answer that, SAG for actors.
SAG.
Right.
They do that. You buy into that. Whatever you buy, like
So
you
what
could be a B
happens
actor, you could be an A actor, but you're buying into that and you get what you get out of it.
What happens to the people in the hood and the mothers in the hood that are single mothers and trying to raise their kids and trying to do better? Like, I would see better for them to have a situation like that than for us. Because we put in a situation where we can get.
But the artist is gonna.
But if these artists die, this woman are single mothers.
Yeah,
if these artists die,
artist's benefiting,
like Sean Price,
their family,
like Sean Price out of New York. Like, all right, cool, boom. You know, his wife. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on or whatever. But you know, it should have been like something that we all just gave. Like, you know, and not that GoFundMe, that embarrassing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we all getting it.
Right.
At the end of the day, right? We take a small percentage, and you say. So whenever we don't have to personally.
I got one better for you.
Okay.
I think that your approach is absolutely right. Mm-hmm. You know, just coming from my perspective.
Right.
But I don't think it should be on us. I think it should be on these labels that's made all these hundreds of millions of
dollars. They ain't gonna do it.
But that's the people you need to put the pressure on because they're making money hand over fist. Off our culture and they're not giving it back.
That's what I think, Jeezy.
No,
he's right. He's absolutely right. But
I think
they will follow us first because at some point we're gonna claim our independence.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point you might, you know, live in Def Jam your whole career. And then you might just say, you know what?
Fuck it.
Because it's streaming. It's streaming now.
But that's why I got a lot of respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For a lot of the younger cats that's coming up and saying, you know what?
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna keep it real. I took a deal because I didn't want to go to prison.
Right.
Point blank period. You know what I mean? It's the best thing I had smoking is like going to college. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I got a scholarship. What you gonna do?
Right.
I'm gonna go play hard, and that's what I did. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why I got a lot. Right. And that's why I got
noise for him winning. Goddamn it! Took that risk and won.
And that's why I got a lot of respect for a lot of the younger cats that's coming up and figuring it out.
Right.
Because they still getting their money, but they ain't in the streets. So you got to respect that, and they feed people that's around them. But to your point, well, from where I'm standing, I think that the label has made more money off the culture than any of us had.
Absolutely.
So I feel like it's like working at a fucking Fortune 500 company. When you sign up and you do it, you go in, you get your dental. You get your insurance, you get your health, you get all that shit because...
But the streaming kind of fuck like fuck. Do you think it was fuck like fuck or you think it added on?
I think it made entrepreneurs out of young niggas in the hood because it's like, nah.
I love the stream.
Right. I think it made... But by the way, just how crazy music is, the monetized meaning like, it's so much is basically free. So the streaming, it helps... for you to know just where you at in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not fucked up about it.
Gauge where you're at.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I'm
Kanye
saying?
album,
right.
They said it streamed 100 million times.
Right.
But it just went platinum.
Right.
That shit.
Oh, so it did go platinum?
Yeah. It did
that's
go
what's
platinum.
up. Sounds
you know
like
what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's big business.
So now when they say platinum, are they still saying hard copies?
No,
or are we
no. Every digital 15,000 streams is one copy.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
No, it went platinum. RIAA.
No. I'm telling you right now. Every certain amount of streams equals
3.
one sale.
I think it's 3.
Wow.
3 streams?
I think. I gotta ask Ike.
No, I think it's a couple.
Where Ali at?
I think it's
just
1,000.
in Atlantic. Ali, what Atlantic record said?
I just hear.
Ike is here too. Yeah, come on.
Somebody
here.
legit.
Give us some
let us
record
know.
label industry shit.
Get us
Come
some
over
industry
here.
niggas over here, man.
Come over here.
Let's get some.
Come on, we drunk motherfuckers. We don't know shit.
Right,
Drunk facts over here.
Right.
Shampoo.
So
come
how
over
many?
here.
What shampoo at?
Yo, come on.
1,500. That's it.
What?
That's it. He said 1,500.
1 million streams get you $666. 1 million.
Okay, but how many streams are equivalent to an album sale?
1,500.
1,500.
1,500 equivalent.
is equivalent to one sale
See,
SoundScan.
God damn, man. See, Big and Pac was doing 3, 4, 5, 6 million.
Real talk.
Yo, Jeezy, this is crazy.
This is crazy.
Where the industry is going.
I told you a long time ago.
Shampoo, you alright? You look like you going on some fake gazelles.
You need a shot of Avion, nigga. How about that?
Shampoo,
You need a shot of Avion. What's up, man?
Get that Avion in your life.
Right.
Hit that Avion. This is Avion night.
But I'm not fucked up about the streams though, because you got to really think about like with the iPod. Because I got a nigga right now. I go get my iPod. He gonna load me up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just sitting here like, damn, you just getting all these niggas music for free.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you complain about yours being sold free. But what I do think is like, man, listen, man. You know, if you in this shit to sell records, that's on you. If you in this shit to change lives and motherfucking, you know, just bring something to the culture, then numbers don't matter. You know, the love that you get and the way people treat you, that's what the fuck matters. So to me, it's like, okay, look, I've sold 2 million records before. You know what I'm saying? I sold 100,000 records.
Hold on, you gonna say that like that. Let's make some noise for that.
Use your goddamn horn, man. Get your horn right.
I need somebody to work for me with my horn.
I've gave away hundreds of thousands of mixtapes. I'm still the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, numbers will never make me feel like I'm bigger or greater than who I am. My heart is what it is, and my mind is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I'm at peace. So, you know, I love what I do. So, whether I sold 1,000 records or 1,000,000 records, you know what I'm saying? My catalog is great. If I go out in these streets, I'm gonna get the same love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's cool on the business sense. I get that. But as far as putting your heart and your blood, sweat, and tears in your craft, I think that's what really matters. So even if I don't do 1,000,000 records again, that's cool. I already done that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some shit I ain't done. So I want niggas to feel me how I want them to feel me. So I'm gonna put the same effort into what I done if it's my first mixtape, my first album. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the results are, that's fine. I know I gave it my all. You know what I'm saying? And I know when I walk outside,
got the whole crew drinking Avion right now.
I know when I walk outside,
Avion right now.
Shampoo on that shit.
Yeah.
When I walk outside, I'm gonna get that same love, and that's what matters to me.
Right.
The love. I'm like, goddamn, what my man named Mitch paid in full. I want the love.
Oh man, listen, now you say
I want
paid
the
in
love.
Now you say paid in full.
I want the love, man.
Soul Survivor.
Right. Crazy.
That was one of my favorite records.
Right. That shit was crazy. I had fucking Jim Jones in Brooklyn. Fucking Meech in Brooklyn. Jay-Z in Brooklyn. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Beanie Siegel in Brooklyn.
Wow. You know, I was in paid in full too.
Right.
I was like, damn, why he ain't call me? Like, you know, I had a legendary. I had 12 seconds.
Right.
But it was legendary in paid in full.
Right.
But now that video, that was legendary.
Right.
That song. That's your first official. I'm at a major now.
That was I'm gonna tell you the true story about that record. Shouts out to Sakir Stewart. Rest in peace.
God bless.
God bless.
Yes, make some noise for Sakir Stewart. That was my nigga too. He been telling me about you. That was my nigga.
You know, I did the record. Boo's brother, Boo's Akon brother.
Of course.
And Boo brought me
Big
the
up
record to Patchwork Studios.
Right.
And like on some nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? He called me, told me he was outside. I ran outside, grabbed a CD, came back in, put in a little CD deck, played it. I was like, okay, cool.
Right.
I was actually going to Visions that night, which is a club in Atlanta. So I put the first verse down. It was like, I'm gonna finish it when I come back from the club. So I put the first verse down, go to the club, hang out, come back, put the second verse down.
Right.
I'm in the studio, Shakir comes through, you know, a bunch of people in the studio, and I was like, yo, Boo gave me this song, it's cool. I think it's too big, like I don't wanna go there. So I played it for him, he told me I was crazy. Like, this is the craziest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I didn't know that because I was doing Trap or Die and, I'm the realest nigga in it. Like, I felt like it was too soft. And some kind of way, the album got leaked maybe like 2 months before it was supposed to come out. By the way, I caught a whole charge off of that lawsuit. Had to fuck somebody up because they leaked my whole shit. You know what I'm saying? The engineer that was...
Lawsuit off of the just leaking the shit?
No, because I had to go... Yeah, that way.
That.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and it got leaked, and I remember riding around, me and my crew, we was going to all the bootleggers, running up in the motherfuckers, AKs and all type of shit, making them give us the bootlegs back because, I'm in the street, and it's like, if this shit don't work, I'm gonna still be in the street.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my album got leaked, so, it kind of fucked with me mentally, but, it got leaked, so, it kind of fucked with me mentally, but, it got leaked, so, it kind of fucked with me mentally, but, it got leaked, so, it kind of fucked with me mentally, but, it got leaked, so, it kind of fucked with me mentally, but, it got leaked, so, it kind of fucked with me mentally, but, thank God that happened because I didn't realize how big Soul Survivor was,
that was huge.
Until I started getting those calls
throughout
about,
the whole country.
This shit you got to wake up.
World,
Yeah,
the world.
And it was,
whole world,
right.
nigga.
And it was crazy. Right. and it was crazy because right.
Yo, your ad-lib. That was it. I was like, yo, you know I was an ad-lib nigga before. You took my shit. You was like, I was like, damn, I can't even do ad-libs no more. This nigga,
And it was wild
some other
because
shit.
I would go through the airport, I'd be going to different cities and shit, and you might just see a nigga from Nigeria, something like, yo, Jeezy, where's that car? I'm like, nigga, I don't know.
Nah. Y'all look like a group with you. Y'all look like a group. You look like y'all was a group. That's how perfect it was.
But it was crazy because me and Khan was cool. But, you know, I fuck with Khan. That's my guy. I never knew he was this big. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the nigga I knew. Like, I didn't know how big the coaches were.
Because you was getting a lot of money.
Right. So, and when I started seeing that shit, I was just like, yo, this nigga Shake, which is secure. I was like, he was right. Like, because I was a hood nigga in Atlanta. Now people know who the fuck I am in Nigeria. Because of the, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it was like, I'm telling you, I'd be somewhere and a 60-year-old white woman be like, hey, I love your music.
You went from Atlanta, Nigeria, quick, 2.5 seconds.
60-year-old white lady, I love your music. I'm looking like, what song? Soul Survivor is it. I'm just looking like, wow.
Oh, so you didn't know?
No.
Oh my God.
Yo, by the way, if the album wasn't leaked, on Everything I Love, I told
big
Shake,
that nigga up. The album leaked the album.
Right.
Who leaked it? Who leaked that album?
The nigga that leaked the album.
Did you beat him up?
Right.
He did a good thing.
But, you know, he did a great thing, by the way.
By the way.
But by the way, like I would have never knew.
Right.
I was telling Shake, I was like, yo, we gotta take this shit off the album. I want my album to be hard. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so big and it was so
I heard you say that.
And this is the first song I ever had that was like a real song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, if you doing
That
this
shit
and
transcended
right.
everything,
So if you doing this and you doing what you do, you always gonna try to keep it 100. You feel what I'm saying? So anything that feels like it's like too good to be true, you're like, no, I'm not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying?
So you thought it was commercial?
Yeah, because I told him,
I
I was like, yo, we're gonna take that off.
You was bugging though.
The nigga Shake
He's
was like,
mad
yo.
bugging.
But one thing I give the credit to Shake, man, like he always saw a bigger, vision for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I ain't gonna lie.
Was this your manager?
No, Shakir Stewart. He worked at the label.
Yeah.
He was the guy that actually got me signed to
Super
Def
cool
Jam.
dude.
Okay. He passed.
Super cool. God bless him. That's right. That's my nigga.
Because I remember even having Go Getter, and I had Lil Will, one of my homies from the hood, singing Go Getter, and he came and heard it. He was like, yo.
That's the joint with R. Kelly?
You get another
Elliot Wilson.
Right.
Listen, but the Snowman, you see it for yourself,
Right. Sit real.
Like as soon as you start getting up,
Right.
it's like, damn, all right, Slime.
Yo, so
all right, please continue.
I'm in my studio with my crib.
Look, it's another train. That better not be.
Nah.
I'm sorry, Snowman. Snowman, listen, this is how real it is. They don't want real niggas to win. I'm in the
studio in my crib, and I'm playing the shit for him and shit. And I had Lil Will on it, which is one of my guys from the neighborhood. Right. Singing shit. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna put R. Kelly on it. I was like, nah, man. I want nobody on my song. I'm just do it, you know what I mean, for the hood. He was like, yo, man, just give it to me. So he sat there for an hour and wrestled with me. I said, I'm gonna give it to you, man, but he ain't gonna say the part about trapping in the hood, so I wanna keep my niggas on it. Yo, when that nigga sent that shit back, man.
He kept it.
Right. I was like, oh, man, this is crazy. But he always, saw it bigger for me. You know what I'm saying? Even with Soul Survivor and Go Getter, and I love it. That was a lot of him telling me, don't be scared to go there.
Right.
Because I felt like it just had to be trap. It had to be hood. Right. And every time I go and I get on the stage and I do them records, I'm just sitting back and I'm just like, this is 10 years later. I'm just still feel fresh.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Right.
So Jeezy, because I feel like people's telling us you gotta go. And
I gotta go shoot this video with Lil Wayne right quick.
Yes. So what? No, so I'm gonna end this.
Shouts out to Shampoo and this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Ike and this motherfucker.
Ike, that's my nigga. Thank you so much, Ike. Thank you so much to Def Jam Squad. Thank you so much, Avion. Thank you so much, Jeezy. But I gotta ask one thing. Where do you and Gucci Man stand in these day and time?
Man, I'm just I'm focused on my album, man.
Yeah. So
that's where I stand.
As black men,
right?
You don't think you can put that to the side? I think.
Listen, man. If it's not I'm just focused on me, man.
Yeah? Okay.
I can't worry about.
I respect that.
Yeah, I'm just focused on.
It is what it
I'm
is.
just focused on 1028.
Right.
Trap or Die
1028. Trap or Die 3.
That's all I'm focused on, though.
Right.
That's all we focus on right now.
Making sure the fam bam good. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yo, Jeezy, man, I can't thank you enough.
Nah,
for
listen,
hanging
man.
out.
I appreciate you. You got me fucked up. I gotta go shoot a video.
Yeah. We still gotta take a picture and a shot.
Avion,
we gotta do a lot of things right now before you
but
leave.
he's serious about his Avion.
He loves Avion. We love Avion
oh my
too.
God.
Yeah, I mean, good thing I'm not drinking syrup.
Let's take this.
That shit puts you to sleep.
Well, listen, let's make sure Avion sponsor us from now on, because we'll drink.
By the way,
Yeah.
every time I see the show, I need to see Avion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Send it over.
Go ahead.
Send it
You can
over.
bully us right now on air. Let's do
You
it.
gotta send it over.
Let's do
You
it.
gotta
Let's
send it
do
over.
it.
Don't bully us
Let's
and
do
not
it.
send it over.
Yeah, you gotta bully us, send it over, and then you know we hustlers, nigga.
Because we
You know
drink
what I
a
mean?
lot.
Boom.
It's a done deal, baby.
Boom.
Listen,
We are
I
together.
don't
nigga.
think I ever did an interview that I felt like I've been fucked up.
Right.
Let's go. Let's take it.
Yo, but once again, thank you. Let's make some noise for Young Jeezy.
You know what it is, man. Trap or Die 3 in stores in the streets,
Yes,
man.
yes.
10/28. That's October 28, man. Y'all fuck with a real nigga. Y'all know what this shit is, man. Shouts out to D Rich, man. Long Live Bankroll Fresh. Shouts out to Shorty Red. Everybody around with a real nigga,
Shorty
man. Y'all
Red,
know what
oh
it
my
is.
God, that's right.
Let's get it. It's the world.